Does President Obama win re-election?
He will be a one-term president. This whole class warfare thing based on envy, based on I got to take it from somebody else to move ahead, just doesn't resonate with the American character. It's really never worked in the past, and certainly not today when he's been in office for almost over 3 years. What do you have to show for it? The American people don't believe it's a handful of people who are blocking progress.
What if we see data continue to come in more positive? What if we see that unemployment rates start to go down to 8%? Does that hurt a Republican candidate chances?
Well, the Republicans, I don't think, have ever really depended fully on a bad economy to win. In the November elections, it was Obamacare that really roused the base of the party initially, the binge spending, feeling the government was getting too much power. And so in this case, even if you get it down to 8, by post-World War II standards, that is miserable. We've never had a period since World War II where we've had such a slow recovery and these levels of unemployment. And the thing is, if the economy starts to show some signs of life, millions of people who are not in the workforce are going to come back into the workforce. We're still about 6 million jobs short.
So do you think the economy then is not the main focus of the elections? Do you still think it's
Well, I think
Obamacare?
people feel that the whole thing, the economy, Obamacare, binge spending by the government, the weak dollar, all are contributing to things that are highly unusual in terms of American history. We haven't seen something like this since the 1970s in terms of cheapening the dollar, and that's got people disturbed. And so it's not just the economy per se, it's what's happening to the government, what's happening to the American character. People feel things are not right, and they want to change.
And speaking of a strong U.S. dollar, over Obama's term, the U.S. dollar index has really only fallen about 0.6%. So hasn't the damage already been done? How much damage did Obama really do?
Well, when you look at the gold price, it has deteriorated under President Obama, and that's the real indicator. And in terms of the dollar itself, no one would say the dollar is strong today. All currencies are weak today, which is why you've had this rampant speculation in currencies and commodities, which is why you still see private investment leaving this country, going to places like Asia. So when you have when you do harm to your currency, when you keep interest rates artificially low, which is a way of subsidizing government debt, it hurts small businesses. Big companies, yes, they have access to credit. Smaller companies, still a dicey environment, even with mortgages. You try to get a mortgage, yeah, the rates are low, but it's still not a sure thing, even if you've got a good credit rating.